Good morning, everyone. I'm Shirley, head of Dumfries campus. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony in this beautiful Crichton Memorial Church. It's a very special occasion and so wonderful to be celebrating the achievements of all of our students. Really excited and really proud of everybody. I'm here to explain how the ceremony will proceed for everyone. If everyone could stand up as the procession comes in, our staff will enter first, followed by members of Senate and Court, and then the final procession is that of the Vice-Chancellor's party, led by the Bedellus carrying the university mace. We will all sit down when they have taken their seats on the platform, and the graduation address will be given by Deputy Principal Professor Paul Martin. The graduands will be brought forward to receive their awards, and their names will be called by the deans of their school. Each graduand will have their name called, and we invite everyone to applaud each one as they come onto the platform. They will be capped, a wee doff on the head by the Vice-Chancellor, and hooded by the Bedellus, and they will collect their certificate from the registrar. Please give enthusiastic applaud for each and every graduand as they come onto the platform, and then if you could please give a space for the name of the next person to be heard, that would be great. At the end, there will be a closing remarks by the Chancellor, and the platform party will leave, followed by the graduates. If you could stand then and stay standing until all the graduates have left the church. They will all then go up to the graduation reception at Easterbrook Hall, which we will welcome everyone to. If you need assistance during the ceremony, please make yourself known to our marshals in the purple gowns in the aisles and at the back of the church. And in the extremely unlikely event of a fire alarm, there will be a message from the platform and marshals will assist everyone out of the building. Please have your phones on silent and your cameras ready, and we will begin at 11:30. And just to say how proud we are of our students, and have a wonderful day. We're really proud of everyone. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome everybody to the University of the West of Scotland, and the first of our winter graduation ceremonies here in slightly inclement weather in Dumfries. But nonetheless, a great celebration, and to the family and friends, you're very welcome here today to watch your sons, daughters, family members, friends come up and process to receive their certificate. You guys are a long way down the back there. There's 36 students graduating this morning. We hope you have a wonderful day. I declare this ceremony for the award of academic distinctions in session.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, but most importantly, graduates, the UWS class of 2017. My name is Paul Martin, and it's my pleasure as Deputy Principal of the University to warmly welcome everyone to this beautiful venue to join in the celebrations of this graduation ceremony. Graduation is one of the most special days in the university calendar, but it's also a really important day in your lives, and I'm delighted to see so many people here to share this occasion with you. Students are the lifeblood of our university, and it's a privilege and an honour for my colleagues and I to share this day with you and with your family and friends. This is a truly historic time for UWS. It is a year when we are celebrating 120 years since our foundation, 25 years with a university title, and 10 years as the University of the West of Scotland, and the unveiling of our new coat of arms, which was announced earlier this year as well. We have also been recognised by the Times Higher Education as having risen to the top 3% of universities worldwide and been ranked by them amongst the top 200 universities under 50 years of age. We have been identified as one of the best teaching universities in the UK, established ourselves as a force for good in research achievements through engineering, science, health, culture, education and business, and are now regularly shortlisted for awards in research, enterprise, teaching and professional services. And it is a historic day for you too, as you complete the learning journey you entrusted us to help you achieve by graduating today. The university corporate strategy is called Dream, Believe, Achieve. And by aspiring to dream, believe, achieve, you as individuals represent the future in which you can make a difference. With your new UWS qualification, you will now shape society and become leaders of the future. So what is your big dream? I hope your time at UWS has helped you identify what that vision might be, given you the belief that you can achieve your ambitions as you dream, believe, achieve. Through the hard work of colleagues, UWS has achieved a great deal. We are committed to offering high-quality, modern and relevant research and learning spaces on all of our campuses. UWS continues to lead on significant research achievements, having won an Enterprise Award for research into the use of imaging to identify tooth decay and many other medically related alternatives to X-ray. We are world leaders in thin film technology, an authority on dementia research, and along with Surrey University, are UK leaders in 5G mobile developments. This year we have had academic colleagues appointed to the FFA Advisory Board and as a House of Commons Academic Fellow, to name just a few of our achievements. And just in the past few weeks, research headed up by one of our academics has achieved national media coverage as he and his collaborators have made a significant discovery of a protein that has antivirus properties which could have a fundamental role in combating viruses and cancer. We also regularly hold events and major conferences at our campuses, and earlier this year we ran a highly successful Higher Education and Teaching and Learning Conference in conjunction with the Glasgow Convention Bureau and a UWS academic partner from America. We also won the bid for the City of Glasgow to host the European College of Sports Science Conference in 2021. This is the second largest conference of its type worldwide, and we expect between 3.5 and 5,000 delegates to attend the Glasgow conference. To support our teaching and research and conference activities, we invested in our campuses in Dumfries, Ayr and Paisley, opened our London campus, and the opening of our new campus in Lanarkshire in September 2018 is a further example of our intentions to create 21st century learning spaces across the whole of the UWS community. Now, I've still got quite a lot to read here, but I'm sure the most important thing, and I'm just keeking round the corner to say hello to you because you're kind of hiding a wee bit there. Are you stuck in there? Can you hear us all right? Will you be able to see okay? Right, if you don't, give us a shout, we'll move your chair. Well, the principal will move your chair. So I've still got quite a lot to talk you through here, but I'm just going to bin that. Colleagues in the room will recognise that actually I'm retiring in March. So this is actually my final set of graduations. Now, I'm sure, Mrs., you're thinking it must be early retirement, and you're right. I appreciate the kind of move there. But I thought that actually I would move off script. Now, to my colleagues here, I'm reflecting that I'm old enough to take that risk, right? I normally get a sarcastic comment from the back here. And I thought that what I would do is I would kind of reflect on some of what I would describe as my personal wisdoms, if you like, about the career that I've had. I'm a nurse by background, so I started nursing at the age of 17, and I'm now 37, so it's very early retirement. But however, I will say I've had a 40-year career in nursing, so work it out for yourselves, and it has been fantastic. I started off as a part-time nursing auxiliary. I did general nursing, I did midwifery, I did public health nursing. I worked through the health sector. I became a chief executive in the NHS and then became the most senior nurse in the country by becoming the chief nursing officer for Scotland before I moved to the university. Now, who can guess where I'm from? Come on, where am I from? Cumnock. Anybody else from Cumnock? No, right. Cumnock, as many of you will recognise, was a village, a town that had its heyday during the periods of mining, when mining was a central industry in Scotland. And I'm not going to rehearse the history of all of that. I've got colleagues in the group behind me that are more able to do that than I. But Cumnock has now gone through a period of significant challenge and deprivation. And I was brought up in Cumnock during that period. I was the first in my family to go to university, and many of our students at UWS still in 2017, believe it or not, are the first in their families to go to university. That is a huge achievement given some of the communities that UWS touches, is part of and recruits students from. And we are exceptionally proud of the role that we play in contributing to the economic, social and human capital that grows through a university education process. And we're exceptionally proud of all of our students from all their different backgrounds as they achieve their degrees over this graduation period. I'm particularly proud, of course, of those students who are graduating from Cumnock. So you might want to just say you're from Cumnock because you get a particularly loud applause when you come up onto the platform. So what are these lessons in life? Well, some of the reflections that I would just like to play in is I think that now more than ever, there's a need for us all to be culturally aware, to embrace diversity, to connect beyond the boundaries of where you currently are, where you currently feel, how you're currently positioned, to be that global citizen that embraces difference, that encourages creativity, that reflects the beliefs and values of others, and this will enrich, not constrain your lives. In Scotland, we pride ourselves in being a tolerant, multicultural society. this richness of experience, of different ways to think about things and approach problems, makes us the country we are today and will become tomorrow. Change is constant. Don't fear it. This means that if you want to grow as individuals, if we want to develop as society, if we want to be able to make a difference in the world, make the world a better place, things including what we do and how we do them, and the contribution we individually and collectively make needs to be different. We need to look to the bigger picture. We need to build different solutions, services, products, markets, and even, yes, outlooks in life. Change will be one of the constant things in your life. Learn to embrace it with optimism and without fear. And actually, it might just end up being fun. So my final message to you is, respect one another, be honest and trustworthy, act with integrity, have some fun, laugh, and you won't go far wrong. But most of all, for the sake of generations to come, individually and collectively, please dare to be different. Thank you very much.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Business and Enterprise, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business with first-class honours, Beverly Ann Smale. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business with honours, Shawnee Louise Maxwell. Rebecca Louise Scott. Pavlina Van Ruyen. Heather Jane Walker. And finally, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts of Business, Joyce Janet Harley.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Education, I present to you for the Postgraduate Certificate in Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, Sharon Elaine Shaw. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Practice with distinction, Anne Louise Clark. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Practice, Susan Margaret Nelson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Childhood Studies with distinction, Ailey Alison McConnell. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Childhood Studies, Kirsty Louise Bell. Rachel Clark. Claire Adele Douglas. Gillian Gibson. Stephanie Jane Lytham. Claire Proudfoot. Nicole Shannon. And finally, Nicola Smith.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Engineering and Computing, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computing Science with first-class honours, Danielle Ballingale. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computing Science with honours, Dylan John Edward Baxter. Connor Scott Burgess. Aaron Thomas Sargentson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Computing Science with distinction, the following students: Cameron Dempster. Grant Hare. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Danny Poole.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the School of Media, Culture and Society, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Rural Peripherality and Internet Integration in Small Firms in the Tourism Industry in South West Scotland, a longitudinal investigation, Carol Ann Naylor. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Social Work with first-class honours, the following students: Mark Byrne, Also with first class honours, Jill Wismatch. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Social Work with Honours, Carol Campbell-Clark. And finally, Emma Lauren Falconer. And it now gives me great pleasure to present to you the winner of the Court Medal awarded to the most distinguished student across all campuses on Level 9 of the Bachelor of Arts Social Work, Margaret Ann Dixon.
Well, that brings to an end our short ceremony this morning. We have another one this afternoon, but they're all important, and certainly to the graduates, congratulations on achieving your much sought-after award. And as Paul said in his commentary, we look forward to you becoming leaders of the future, making a difference to the lives and well-being of many other people. The university is very proud of its graduates, many of whom have gone on to achieve great distinction across the world. And we're always keen to hear your stories over the course of your lifetime, so please do come back and tell us more about what you've achieved from the award that you have made today. It now serves for me only to close this assembly, and in doing so invite you to come back to Easterbrook Hall, where there will be a reception for everybody. Thank you very much.